death. Batman. Did not know this was a thing. Looked pretty cool. It's like a fusion between the Flash and Batman. It's pretty deadly. It's pretty cool. Landscape page, use a pencil eraser, hit pause if we go too fast. So it's complicated pose, dynamic, arms, running, body twisted, right? The head is looking forward, so, but everything else is like moving, dynamic, right? So we're going to start with just his frown, right? So his eyebrows, so it kind of like ticks up this way. Big sort of heavy frown, right? Ticking back here. And then this kind of curves around for his temple and back up this way. Do the same on the other side. It curves around. Right, just like a tick back there. And then go around for the temple. Look up the side of his head. Okay, so like real sort of wrinkly and frowning sort of stuff. Like some frown lines coming across here. Okay. And his eye, so coming down. So we'll give him sort of Batman white eyes, okay? So we'll go tear duct, back, up, back into there, right? We do the same sort of thing on this side. So like in, back, up, and into there. Just white eyes, right? Right, we might go around this again. So we'll go, he's got like some wrinkles in on his nose here, right? So we'll go this kind of thing. And then we'll add another sort of black section around his eyes. Right, I might actually color this black. Right, so then his face seems to have lots more sort of wrinkles coming down on his nose just here. Maybe like it's just a light line coming down the center. Okay. Right, so his chin is real pointy, just a V, right, down here. And this will come up the side. Like that, and up the side on this side as well. Then we go up the side of his face. It kind of curves in a little bit and sticks out here around his brow that we drew. And so it curves in, out, goes around the brow again. And then we got some vents or something inside here, right? So it kind of like comes around from his cheekbones down to there. Down. Right, like that. And this will go back in, up, right? So go back in. Yeah, same sort of thing, up to there. It's got like an inside line. It's for the inside of it. And then we got like vents going this way, diagonally. Right, so then the rest of his head. So you're going to go up about eye level, like this whole space, right? Again, will bring you like up to the top of his, where his top of his head is. So like chin to just the top of his brow is about the same as top of his brow to the top of his head. So this is like your center point in here, between here and here. And so this is halfway down. Okay, and then we'll just go around, we'll join them together, curving it around sort of head. Right, so he looks real sort of intimidating now. Sort of goes up the side of his head here. Just some like texture, because it is like a leather mask, I suppose, and stuff. Just some texture on it. Okay. Do as much of this brow stuff as you want. So then he has these wings that come off the side of his head. So like the Flash, right? But they're like batarangs, but just sticking off the side of his head, right? So we got like a spike here, right? And the top spike sort of comes off from here. Okay, this is like the size of them roughly, like so. And the bottom. And then they go out this way, right? And they'll have like, you know, spiky bumps and stuff. On the bottoms of them. Right. And this kind of curves out to the top spikes, which stick out again, and then up to the top. Right, and then we can see just the inside lines, just here, coming down. Might be another spike inside there. Yeah, I think there is actually. There's another spike inside there. Then the inside line. Like so. And then some more lines just coming in this way. Right, so that's his head, right? So now his body, so arms running like he's doing the Flash run pose, right? So we get his sort of torso in the right spot, and then just get the body position, and then we'll try the arms, right? So center line for his chest comes down from his chin. There, okay? And then we have like his chest line. So say here goes that way. And the chest line over here goes, let's say this way, right? Okay, so then this side of his chest curves down and into there. And then this maybe goes a bit further, but his shoulder is here, right? You've got like big shoulder muscle. And then this side of his chest curves around and up to there, right? There's like all muscle fibers and stuff here. This is like his armpit. It's just coming across. Okay, and then his like rib cage and his torso, kind of abs and things bump down, just going that way. And then his arms here, but we got like his lats, you know, like his back. So you got like all these sort of bumping lines, right? And then his like hip and his like back goes off that way. Right, so then like all these sort of rib lines and like the lines for his abs go sort of down this way. There's like his obliques and stuff. And then we have like the top of his abdominal muscles just going, like being pulled sort of. Going this way. Right, and then we have the crest inside here. So it's got the lightning bolt in the middle, and then the Batman wings come off it, right? So you got this sort of lightning line here first. And then we have a bat wing going off there. And then a bat wing on the other side, so we got like lightning as well. And then this sort of wing goes up here, in, and curves around his chest over there. And then this is the ear. And then just goes off his chest there. Right, so tricky enough body position now, and it's drawn in sort of, you know, that sort of DC kind of style. So, you know, lots of shading and stuff, so it's hard to make it out, but we did our best. Okay, so now the arms. So we've got a shoulder muscle. Two actually, but we'll just do this one first. So like bumps around, say here, right? So it's like a deltoid. It goes up, around like that. And then he's got these fins on the shoulder, but we'll just get the bicep sort of in first. The big sort of bicep. Yeah, big bicep here. And this goes around all the way to the elbow. There, right? So this is like his elbow. The elbow comes in around for the forearm. Up this way, right? So this comes around here. So it's like his forearm there. And this has to come in a bit more that way. So he's got like straight hands, right? Really straight. So this goes up. Then around here. Forearm, so this goes like, and it has to get thinner, right? So it goes around there, but we need it to get thinner as it goes up towards the wrist. Right. Right, and then he's got these fins on this. So he's got these like spikes that stick out. And this one goes underneath this one. So we just have like 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, maybe one more. Like a light one here, but it just disappears underneath the palm of his hand. And if you go over any lines, you can erase anything you shouldn't see. Like some like muscles and things. Right, so then the rest of his hand, right? So the back of his hand, kind of got a wrist bone there, sticks up, knuckles and things for the fingers. This kind of just goes up this way. And then we got like a finger on top, so this comes down. And then we have his little finger in here. It's just coming down the inside of the palm of his hand. Knuckle or something there. So hands are quite tricky, so pause this right while I'm drawing so you can sort of get an idea. Right, so we can see another finger in behind, sort of here, down. Like the inside of his hand just there, and then his thumb just sort of sticks out this side. It joins, your thumb always joins the bottom of your hand inside there. Okay, so that's quite tricky now, so do your best. And then we can see all these fins that are on his arms and shoulders, right? So say like here. And these kind of bumps, right? And on his bicep as well. Look kind of like tiger stripes or something. Right, and then on his back we have some as well, like his neck trapezius muscle. There's these two just inside here. And then we have some like neck muscle area sort of lines like just there. Right, and then his other shoulder and arm goes off back up this way. So like his shoulder muscle like goes up behind his head. So it's like off up this way. Got all these neck muscles now and muscle fibers and stuff. And like the back, so he's got all these fins on his arm, right? But we'll get sort of the biceps. So that's shoulder, bicep, and then the forearm goes this way. Okay, and he's got like a bump on the wrist there, and then this will go back this way. We'll meet like an elbow here somewhere. And then this goes down behind his head, like goes down to there, say, and it meets a fin that's on his shoulder. So something like there. Right, so then spikes, these fins on his shoulder. Some lines in there, and then so, and then like forearm lines and all stuff coming down like muscle fiber lines, like so. And then more sort of fins on his arm, like what we did on this side, right? And it'll probably go over, so we'll have to erase some lines afterwards, but this one goes underneath the next one, right? So you just bump it around. Right, so then his hand sticking at this side. So it's this hand position just turned a different way. So we got the palm of his hand here. And then we have his thumb. And this goes back that way. And then long fingers sort of just coming down from his wrist. Another finger just even behind there. Okay, and just darkening up some of these lines on his head. Right, and then of course, like lightning, right? So it's all lightning coming out from his chest. You can do as much of this as you want. And like around his arms and things. Just sort of radiating out from around. Like that. Then if you want to thicken up some edge lines and stuff, tidy things up, you can. But I think I'll leave it there. That's how to draw Red Death. Batman Red Death. Oops. Nice. Smooth. See you in the next one. Bye.